Welcome back, hunters. I'm SurvivalVis, and we return to Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. So last week we covered, what were they? Gormagala and Yangaruga, just as a couple of episodes of something to do. You can see I got myself decked out in the full, where's equipment? There it is. Full Yangaruga set, and basically, it's almost identical to the Azure Rathlos, except for a couple of changes. The first thing is you have to gem in for critical eye +2. I actually have to figure out, I guess I had one of the gems for evade distance in one of the weapons I was using, but you have expert +2 you can gem up and get in. You have the hearing that kind of comes with the base that Azure Rathlos did. Instead of the normal up, you have pierce up and no health negative. Like, there's no negative value for the health, which is a nice boost over it. I also got the Diablo Zuka upgraded another level, which is the heavy bowgun I got now. Before I forget, because I'll probably be using this to go into a new hunt, I definitely want to get the evade distance onto this set. It's kind of one of those things where now that I've been using it, I cannot do without it. I need to have that on a set or in a set somehow. And that might prove a little problematic, because it looks like the only things I could really get rid of... actually, let me see, because if I do, okay, I have jumping in something. Where is it? Not there. Is it in this one? No, that's Vitalities. I could have sworn I had an evade distance. Oh, there it is. It is in the Graviosaur. Okay, yes. Give me that. If I put that there, and if I put an expert... Actually, let me see how I'm sitting for expert. Will it matter? Okay, if I craft one more expert gem, I can slot it in. I will have quite a good set here. Yeah, but I highly have to recommend, if you're going to be heavy bowgunning, you need the evade distance. It feels kind of natural. Like, if you've played Monster Hunter World or seen Monster Hunter World and seen the base dodge distance for the heavy bowgun, it's actually pretty exaggerated from what it used to be in the series. And that should do us... Yeah, look at that. Crit eye +2. Level 1 earplugs, the evade extender, and pierce up. We're pretty well decked out for whatever we're going to do today. And speaking of that, I have to think a little bit of what I want to do. It's probably going to be Stygian Zinogre to advance the story and maybe open some more quests up. But I also got to go around and do a little bit of chit-chat or visiting at some of the villages, because I think I've cleared up all the quests there. So I am going to leave a little timestamp. If you guys want to skip a lot of the talk and just get right to the quest, it'll be right down in... I believe the video description, but you might be able to see the chapters on the bar under the video, like when you just mouse over it. So there's a little bit of convenience for you guys if you do want to skip straight to the action. For those of you who don't, let's go a little bit on another village tour and see what we can kind of clear out. Okay, so who do we talk to? Oh, the Wycoon. Fine work you've been doing out there, Hunter. I've been watching every step of the way. Who have inspired me to put in a little extra effort. I got in touch with an associate based far away. He's willing to trade new monster materials with us. However, pernicious monsters decided to heat up the supply route and throw a wrench in our grand plan. Ha! Found a quest called Advanced Tigrex Challenge with the guild. Can you help? Together, and by together, I mean you doing the heavy lifting. I know we can get those new materials. Okay, so... yeah, they probably won't appear till afterwards. I'm actually not sure what monster materials they open up. Okay, not the Gathering Hall, Valhabar. That's where I want to start with. I think we're wrapped up with this one, though. Are we? Yes, okay. Thankfully, we've got one village knocked out and pretty much done. So that only leaves 2 more stops. Chico Sands and then, Cathar. And hopefully... oh, no, actually, nothing here. What about Cathar? Is there anything here, then? Maybe not. Let me try going up to talk to the Elder. Like, I could have sworn I've done, like, a lot if, like, all the quests I had opened up. Maybe I'm mistaking myself? Okay, come on, let's get that. There's the prompt. It takes a while before it shows up to get to the shrine. Alright. Do you have anything to say? No, you don't either. Okay, that's a bit odd. We'll go back to Dendorma, and let me take a look at the quest list, because, like, I thought I would have had something else opened up, but maybe it has to be next rank of quests will open it. So, Sophia, or the Guild Marm, what can we just take a quick look at? Oh, no, it is. Okay, yeah, so it looks like I am basically completely caught up there, and I only have Forge Ahead to do, which is what we'll do today then. So maybe I don't actually need the timestamp down, since that did not go how I thought it was going to. Let's go for Temper, because this is a Pierce set. The Sharpshooter could come in handy, but I'd rather get the boost to the Pierce shots more, because now we're into the territory of the heavy bowgun's going to shred some of these monsters pretty good. Maybe not Stygian Zinogre as much, because he's not, like... he doesn't really have a good Pierce line to him. Like, the monsters that this would be really good on are probably... oh, actually... for them, it's a bit hard to think of what monsters Pierce would be really good on. Because it's not like there's a wide... oh, alright, good hunter. Development defensive weapon has reached the final stretch. If you can complete this quest, the weapon should be finished by the time you come home. Truly, I cannot wait to show it to you. Best of luck and be careful. As always, you are a ray of hope. No pressure or anything, though. Okay, so let's get our Pierce 1s ready. And I'm trying to remember what the... I think it has a bit of a slow reload, but I think the recoil's not bad. Not too bad for reload speed. Let me just take a quick look. Average recoil, so we'll have to see how it performs. I think the Pierce 2s and... does this have Pierce 3? I think so. Yeah, those are probably going to be much more difficult to kind of work with, or at least I have to give myself bigger openings to have that ready. And for Ultimate Stygian Zinogre is going to be an interesting fight, because I don't know... he's probably going to be much more like the 3 Ultimate incarnation of him. But I mean, from afar, you gotta admit, that is a nice contrast of colors with almost like red highlighting. Oh yeah, for Pierce 1, it's got a pretty nice low recoil to it. Yeah, so it is going to be the reload speed I have to be careful of with it being slow. Oh, actually. Oh, well, there's already the sub-quest completed, so I think I've broken the horns once. Oh, careful. And let's see if we can ride the doggo. But yeah, was it... no, it wasn't last week. I think it was 2 weeks ago now. There was, like, the Hunt-a-thon for Zinogres. It made me wonder, like, there's not really a lot of, like, pack large monsters. There's, like, some flavor to certain monsters have. Families or that kind of... oh. Yeah, let's not let him get too close when he's zapping off like that. There's not really a lot of monsters that seem super social and hang out in large groups or herds. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, this is one of the times for mounting I don't feel like it would work, because he could just, like, zap us right on top of his back. And roars don't affect us, thanks, well, low roars don't affect us because of the earplugs we got on as a skill. There are still some monsters whose roars will get through that and have quite a lock on us. But I kind of forgot that you actually fought Stygian Zinogre in 4 Ultimate. Again, it's... oh, ow. Yeah, he got that one in pretty easily. Oh, careful. Yeah, because he slid up a little bit on the wall there. I thought he might have gotten us there. Still gotta mind ourselves. And yeah, standing behind him actually seems like a pretty good strategy to avoiding a lot of the lightning that goes out. Okay. So be careful, because he might do... yeah, might do a leap. I thought so. Once he gets to this charge state, his attacks combo much more, so... if you kind of get too used to him having, like, stall points after too many or certain attacks, you might get caught off guard. And yeah, the evade distance... uh-oh. Well, he's already gone Super Saiyan. Or I guess supercharged. Okay, there's a break to the head. Oh, crap. I maybe shouldn't have done that. Oh, distance. Oh, there we go. Already knocked out of it. Okay, so that's our Pierce 1s done. I do have materials to make more Pierce 1s, but I'm going to go through some of the other shots first. And where are you? Okay, no, you're not leaving the area yet. That's good to know. Should I? Yeah, maybe I'll get a paint shot on him, just because I don't exactly know where he might go. So let's get that on so we don't lose track of him. Yeah, that slow reload, gotta be very careful, because it takes a long time to get off. And that leaves you very open to really bad attacks. So he's just going to do his slow walk and build up energy. Okay, now we're really feeling the reload, or the recoil from this shot, too. I'll have to try to figure out what I'm going to use as, like, the next bowgun going forward. We're going to be getting into a really interesting ranked quests if we do move on to, like, the 10-star village. Because that's where we're going to get, like, more rare species. Things like Silver Rathalos, Tigrex's actual rare species that we didn't really get to see. But then again, if anything should have been seen in Iceborne, we should have seen something else with Nargacuga. Because, like, at least Tigrex got Brute Tigrex, and then Barioth got Frostfang. But poor Nargacuga didn't really get anything special to it. Okay. Let's use the leaping reload, because that's faster than just doing it face on the ground. And let him do his thing. Ooh, that was close. I'm glad I didn't try to get the shot off. I was aiming up for it, but I was a bit too slow to get it. That actually paid off for me. Yeah, Zinogre's not too bad of a fight, Stygian or otherwise. I do miss the Dracophage Bugs, though, because he hasn't really done, like, any of that with them. I wonder if they've... Oh. I wonder if they've actually removed that from his, like, moveset in this generation. Or maybe they're high... or G rank only. Because, like, he's not even fired the bugs once, I don't believe. Yeah, he's already limping, so you can see... Pierce, it is the dominating shot type for bowgun raw ammo. I do wish it could get changed a bit, so like bring the shot damages more in line with each other, but have it so spread because it's the one you have to be up close and you're in more danger. You get higher reward for like getting the most damage with it. Whereas Pierce, you can get reliable damage from a distance, but it's not going to be your highest damage shot type. Something like that just kind of play into the risk and reward that Monster Hunter can have with it as a series at times. But yeah, I didn't see a single one of the, like, little bug, like, floating landmines or anything like that he's done out. I don't even know if he did, like, the, sort of like how a regular Zinogre does the flip and sends out the curving shot. I don't know if he's even done that in this hunt at all. And... okay, no, it is just him. I don't know, I thought I heard more sounds, but let's just take out Stygian here. Okay, well, there's super mode taken care of. Oh, he was actually trying to go back to sleep, I think. Well, there's at least a Dracophage bug in our inventory. Oh, dodged into a vent. Which lined me up to... ow. Basically, shoulder check into the wall. Now, that's actually kind of something... oh, well, he's already down. I like the Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Is certain attacks almost like anime fling your character around at times. Alright, let's go and carve him up. We didn't really have that too much in 4 Ultimate, I don't think. Like, it's more just like roll and stuff like that. It's nothing where it's almost like your arms are flailing out or your back's been hit and you're flying forward. Generations Ultimate, I think, are where they included that, but not quite back this far. So we'll get back, see what the armor's going to be like, what the skills are of it. I don't think there's much to really make with Stygian Zinogre's materials. Like, there's maybe the bowgun upgrade for regular Zinogre's heavy bowgun. But other than that, I don't think there's much I have use for Stygian Zinogre. Like, even his light bowgun, I think... I can't remember if they actually give... I think he had spread level 2 rapid fire and iceborne, so that made it a decent, like, spread light bowgun. But Dragon Shot, it's one of the weird and harder elements to really make a build with as a gunner, because you're going to have so limited ammo when it comes to, like, capacity. You can only hold 3 at a time, and I think you can only make, like, 10 extra shots. So, it's probably the one ammo type I'd love to see more proper in line with all the other ammos for, like, light bowguns to get. Like, just make Dragon Shot the same as Flaming, Water, Thunder, and Freezing. Oh. Cutscene. Some of you guys are very, very familiar with this place. Ballistas, Dragonator, and a big boy. And a little boy. I honestly don't know what the point of, like, having that rail bit spin, though. Like, wouldn't you just want to keep that fully there? Because otherwise, couldn't you accidentally send it along and, like, derails? Oh. Man, it's been a while since I've played. I forgot that's how this, like, hooks itself up. God, looks so out of place there with the big, bright purple gear. Oh. Cadet's back. Just Cadet, though. The Lancer's not with him. Whew, after a glass of water and a chance to catch my breath, the situation doesn't seem so bad. It seems worse. We're in so much deep monster dung, I don't even know where to begin. Calm yourself, for the love of dragons. Just tell us what you learned about the Survivalvis. I didn't get that far, sir. I had to run right back to warn you. They're back. They are so roggen back. I saw a frenzied Brachydios, and it saw me. Oh, it was horrible. What a frenzied monster. No, that's not possible. Shagaru Magala has already been dealt with. Frenzied monsters, you say. I've never seen one myself. The only way they could have conceivably turned up now is if something other than Shagaru Magala was making it so. Well, hold on a moment. We cannot make such bold assertions just yet. Bah. If Frenzy's made it this far, what's to stop it from spreading elsewhere? It might even reach us here. Take a moment to compose yourself, and then tell us everything you saw, Cadet, and I mean everything. Yes, sir. All will be fine soon, the boy. I suggest our first priority be to contain any potential damage from frenzied monsters. Hunter, I'd like to ask you to hunt the one we know about, Frenzied Brachydios. As I understand it, you're one of the few hunters, perhaps the only hunter, worthy of the task. The Ace Hunters will remain here in Dendorma to hold off any monsters that approach. We'll build 2 walls. Oh, and before you go, Hunter, you should stop by the Lyceum. They've made a breakthrough recently. It should prove effective against frenzied monsters, including the Frenzied Brachydios you face. Perfect. While you're at the Lyceum, I'll file that quest to take down the Brachydios. Splendid. Best of luck, Hunter, and be careful out there. So we've got a new monster to be going after, as well as some more chatting to do. Frenzied monsters. Ooh. Unless you're out by them, then whatever's making them show up in the first place. If those critters are still popping up, then that means we were too late to stop the frenzy from spreading. Shagaru Magala must have already infected monsters passed on its way to Heaven's Mount. Thing is, monsters that catch frenzy aren't supposed to live long. So why is the affliction still spreading without a Shagaru Magala to spread it? There's gotta be something else out there. Anywho, that's where my mind's been wandering. I sense there's a dark secret wriggling around somewhere. And we got a little bit to chat with. Oh! Actually, Little Miss Forge. Sir, I was wondering if I could ask you a teensy-weensy little favor. For a few days now, I've been working on a new hammer with the Armory Aid. You know about it, right? You were nice enough to help out, after all. Anyway, I made a prototype of the weapon before coming to Dorma. It's called the Arlook. Complete it, need materials from the Black Gravios. That's where you come in. Okay, I think it's just another one of those low-rank village quests to actually go after a high-rank monster. Let's take a look now at the Stygian Zinogre stuff. No, I forgot that I've hunted a few Ruby Versarios too. But I don't think the armor's... I mean, normal up is actually not too bad on it. And... Ooh. Stygian Zinogre might actually have some interesting materials. Well, maybe not materials, but interesting properties to it. Evasion +2, unscathed, loading, and dragon attack. Again, because of the way they've handled Dragon Shot through the entire series so far, it's kind of a letdown skill for anything other than bow and blade master weapons. Like, if you can have a bow that has the dragon element built into it, I don't see why you limit the bow guns with not having access to, like, just dragon as a proper element shot. That's just one of my grievances I've had with that shot type ever since I've learned about it. Yeah, so it's basically just the recolored. It does look like it carries all the skills through, though, so it might not be bad to go after and farm. And as for upgrading equipment, I'm trying to remember what all... right, I need Teostra powder for that. Need Zinogre stuff for that. Okay, can't do anything with those two. Nothing with that one. Nothing with that one yet. I thought there was something that needed... There we go. To make the Biting Blast upgrade, it needs Stygian Zinogre Carapace. And was there anything else? No, and no. Oh, also wanted to show off, I got this from one of my trips through the Everwood. These are, I guess, certain weapons can have a bit of, like, a different color job to them. So this is actually the Diablos' like, low-rank heavy bowgun. I've upgraded a couple of times. Actually, no, I think I've upgraded max now. Because, yeah, there's no more options to it. It's still not very good to be using in a high rank, because it's only, like, level... It only has 264 attack on it. But I gotta admit, it's nice that it has, like, this unique coloring to it. So, maybe that's something I'll have to keep an eye out for G rank when we unlock it, is to try going for some of these special weapons. Or maybe they're a waste of time. You guys will probably know in the comments whether that's worth it or not. But let's get the Biting Blast upgraded. Yeah, sure, we'll equip it now. And... oh, that's right. Ooh. That's also right. In G rank, we have a subspecies for Najarala to go after, too. So I think we're going to do Power Barrel, and let's get that limiter off. And that puts it up to 374. It's not our strongest one yet. That's still the Diablozuka. But we do get the 15% affinity to it. So this might not be a... Actually, this has a very high normal toothpaste. This might be good with the Azure Rathlos set, which I think I might want to switch to. I'll have to check. Actually, let me just quickly do that now before we end this off. What is the Azure Rathlos set sitting at for, like, I might switch over to that, because that still has more defense on it. I mean, I could bring this up a little bit, but I think I'm going to actually switch out right now before I forget, and then we'll be all set to go right into a Brachydios hunt next episode. Or a Frenzied Brachydios that's also high rank. Okay, switch. And what can I take off here? Okay, gotta get all these off. Okay, right. You're going to have the vitality problem, but we'll fix that in a little bit after. Let's just get all the jumping jewels in place that I need. So, how many more do I need? Okay, I still need 2 more. I've already got the crit level 2 in this, so I don't have to worry about that. So if I do jumping and jumping, now I can just spend the rest into vitality, and that will hopefully bring us a little bit more in line. Actually, how many more slots do I have? Is it just 2? Yeah, just 2, so there's no point making anything further. So yeah, we'll take this next episode and see how it does with the affinity it has, and also the damage upgrade that we got with the normal up skill. We finally got into the point where the raw ammo gets, like, these boosts, and it's probably going to make a huge difference for what we're fighting and going up against. I still will have to make more normal 2 ammo, but I'm excited to see how this will handle, considering it has the capacity of 11 shots in one magazine, or one clip. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. No, not that one. I mean, it's a salute, but I want the wave. There we go. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to comments right down below. Until I see you in the next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.